Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. If you've been following along on our van build journey, you will know that we have just recently finished the floors, and today we're going to be working on our RV components bench dinette area, which will be housed in the back of our van. We'll put a picture right here of what we actually purchased. We are super excited for this portion of the build because this is the beginning to our electrical system. The benches will actually house the electrical components. Alright, we are done finishing one of the benches. As you can see here, we've got a few screws. They kind of had like a square on the inside of them so that they didn't spin. We've got a little stopper here for when we put the top of the bench on. And then on the top right here, we are going to have 3 washers with one of these big nuts, and it's going to go straight in here to attach to the top part of the bench. The build process for these 2 bench areas are pretty straightforward. The only thing that you are given is how many pieces you have, like all of your parts. But there's no real instructions on how to put it together, but it's pretty straightforward, so you really can't go wrong. Or maybe you can. I'm using a 10mm wrench, and for the bigger ones I'm using a 13mm. Alrighty, we have the bench bottom portions built, and now it is time to dry fit them inside of the van. Alright, we have placed both sides into the van. We wanted to make sure it aligned here with these little, I don't know what they're called, cups that we're putting on either side. This guy's gonna go like that. And on the inside, we just made it squared and nailed it in so that we can mark each corner. We noticed that the walls were bent a little bit inwards, so we had a little bit of a struggle trying to get them perfectly squared and aligned. And then on this end, the center kind of bows in a little bit, so we wanted to make sure it was going to be straight. But yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to take the floor back out and drill out all the holes. We're going to use T-nuts through the 1/2-inch plywood that we have on the floor and screw in the bolts. Let's get to it. But wait, before we fully take the floor apart, we want to make sure and test out that our electrical system will fit in. So here's a little sneak peek. looks good. So all the holes are drilled, and now I'm going to put the T-nuts in each hole. Alright, all the T-nuts are in. And time to do the second piece of plywood, and I'll see you guys once we're putting it in the van. Alright y'all, it is the moment we have been waiting for. It is time to mount the benches inside of the van. Yes, let's do it. We're going to be using M6 screws. Alright, the two bench areas are officially mounted. So you can see, we got clean black bolts. And I do have to say, I wish that RB Components already provided us with the screws and even T-nuts. That would have been cool, but they did not, so we had to go ahead and buy those on our own. But overall, they're mounted pretty well. No complaints on that. The T-nuts are aligned pretty well. Didn't have any issues actually putting any of them in. Oh, feels so nice. It's actually quite sturdy, which is good. It's shaking the whole van if I'm trying to jump around, which means it's quite sturdy. I guess I should probably stop sitting around and do the other side. Let's get on it. Hello, sir. How's it going, mate?
It's good. Is it?
Yeah? Enjoy?
Nice. What do you need help with?
The other bench, to bring it in.
Alright.
I'll just lay here while you do God's work.
Okay. That's it.
It's actually kind of comfortable.
I hope so.
Shockingly. Alright, it's been maybe 10 seconds since we have officially mounted them, and Tyler looks like he's getting himself comfortable.
First one fart on him.
Weirdo. So it looks like there's not too much leg room, but just enough for walking through. Anything else you'd like to add?
I like them.
You do?
Yeah. I can lay down all the way. Have plenty of room to spare. Oh, this is comfy.
Yeah, so one side, the cushion comes completely off, like that, and the other side flips and becomes a lovely bed. So this is going to be our guest bed, we believe, if we ever have guests. They're gonna sleep luxuriously, but our bed will be somewhere up here, so stay tuned. Alright, that about wraps up our RB Components bench dinette build. It is officially mounted to the floor of the van, and we are super stoked because now it's ready to use. So with that being said, if you made it this far to the video, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. And if you could hit the subscribe button, we would really appreciate that as well. It just kind of helps us grow, obviously, as it does for everyone else. And stay tuned for another video. We're going to be working on electrical next, as I mentioned, and it is going in this bench area, which we're super, super, super excited about. And all I have to say, it's going to be Tesla powered, and we're really excited. Lastly, I would love to give a big shout out to SydnisStudio. She has been making these awesome clay earrings. They are absolutely gorgeous, and she started her own Etsy shop, so we'll go ahead and link that down in the description, link her socials. Please go take a look at her stuff. Her work is awesome. Alright, thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace! Videos, and today we are... Tyler! Homie! What in the world are you doing? That was my moment of silence! Well,
Movie stopped recording automatically.
it did?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're so mean. It's like my nightmare. I'm like, oh no. What are these called? Baby, what are these called? Oh, I got it right. Our RB Components bench dinette. Oh my god, there's so many cars.